parallel history of the Mongols. Stage 1. Nomadic origins before 1206. Before the empire, the territory of Mongolia was a world of warring nomadic tribes. The foundation of society was the clan Obog, united by belief in a common ancestor. Tribes, Urgans, Tatars, Carrots, Naimans, Murkets, constantly fought for pastures, Kuru, livestock, and influence. Their economy was entirely dependent on extensive animal husbandry. Chinese empires, Liao Jing, employed a divide and rule policy, pitting the nomads against each other. In the 12th century, the first confederation, Kamag Mongol Ulus, of all the Mongols emerged, but it quickly disintegrated after the death of its leader, Genghis Khan. This world of brutal rivalry became the crucible for the future unifier. Stage 2. Birth of Genghis Khan's Empire, 1206 to 1227. In 1206, at the All-Mongol Kurultai Assembly, Temujin was proclaimed Genghis Khan. This was a moment of profound revolution. Genghis Khan broke the old tribal ties, creating a fundamentally new state. His key reforms: army, decimal system, tumens, thousands, hundreds; iron discipline with collective responsibility; law, the Great Yasa, a unified legal code replacing tribal customs; administration, destruction of the power of clan chiefs; appointment of commanders and officials based on personal loyalty and talent; meritocracy. Ideology, the idea of a divine mandate from the eternal blue sky, Kaik Mank Tengri, to conquer the world. These reforms transformed a conglomerate of tribes into a perfectly tuned military administrative machine. Stage 3. The Great Conquests in Pax Mongolica, 1227, late 13th century. After Genghis Khan's death, his successors continued the expansion, creating the largest contiguous land empire in history. West. Genghis Khan's grandson, Baita, conquered Rus and invaded Eastern Europe, 1236 to 1242, founding the Golden Horde. East. Another grandson, Kublai, completed the conquest of China, founding the Yuan dynasty, 1271 to 1368. Middle East. Hulagu destroyed the Abbasid Caliphate in Baghdad, 1258, founding the Ilkhanate. The era of Pax Mongolica, Mongol peace, began. Under Mongol rule, secure trade routes, the Silk Road, were established, stimulating an unprecedented cultural and technological exchange between East and West. The empire practiced unique religious tolerance. Stage 4. Disintegration and fragmentation, 14th-17th centuries. The empire was too vast to remain united. By the end of the 13th century, it had fractured into independent khanates. Local elites assimilated. In Persia, they adopted Islam. In China, Confucian culture. In 1368, the Yuan dynasty fell, and the Mongols were expelled from China back to the steppes. A long period of internal strife began. In the late 16th century, a second spiritual revolution occurred, the mass conversion to Tibetan Buddhism of the Gelug school. This softened customs but weakened the martial spirit. In the 17th century, the weakened and fragmented Mongol Khanates were gradually conquered by the Manchu Qing dynasty. For 3 centuries, Mongolia lost its independence. Stage 5, the 20th century. Path to modernity, 1911 to 1990. The fall of the Qing dynasty in 1911 allowed Outer Mongolia to declare independence under the theocratic leader, Genghis Khan VIII. However, the real transformation came in 1921 when, with Soviet Russia's support, revolutionaries came to power. The Mongolian People's Republic, MPR, was proclaimed. The Stalinist period, 1930s, under Kholagwine Choibolson, was tragic. Brutal repression against the Buddhist clergy and nobility, destruction of monasteries, forced collectivization. Yet, during these same years, modern infrastructure, education, and healthcare systems were built. Mongolia existed as a satellite of the USSR, but this allowed it to guarantee its sovereignty from China. Stage 6. Modern Mongolia, balancing between giants since 1990. In 1990, a peaceful democratic revolution took place in Mongolia. The communist regime fell without bloodshed. The country adopted a new constitution, becoming a parliamentary republic with a multi-party system. The transition to a market economy was difficult. However, the discovery of vast mineral deposits, copper, coal, gold in the 2000s triggered an economic boom, the Mongolian miracle. Today, the main challenge is geopolitical. The country is landlocked between Russia and China. To preserve its independence, Mongolia pursues a third neighbor policy, actively developing relations with the USA, Japan, the EU, and other powers. A complex process is underway to combine democratic values, a market economy, and the revival of national identity, whose central symbol has once again become Genghis Khan. The history of the Mongols is a story of incredible adaptability and transformation. From warlike nomads to builders of a world empire, from conquerors to deeply religious Buddhists, from theocracy to socialism, and then to parliamentary democracy. Their path demonstrates a people's remarkable ability to endure epochal upheavals, radically changing form while preserving the inner core of their identity, inextricably linked to the boundless steppe and its spirit of freedom. Thanks for watching. If you want to join us for the next chapter of the greatest story ever told, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. See you on the next adventure.